So with all that being said, hello everyone. This is Attack to Talk. My name is AJ. I'm your host, and joining me are my two good friends.
Hi, I'm Lexi.
Hi, I'm Zach.
And Zach, how are you doing today, buddy?
Oh, fuck. Okay, it's not gonna be the usual spunk. It's been a long weekend.
That's fine.
But I'm feeling fired up.
Okay, that was a nice, calmer, fired up.
Oh, that's a real in-depth question, Marco.
We'll get into that question. I want to ask you, Lex, how are you doing?
I'm doing really good.
Okay.
Just got off work. I actually enjoy my work, so.
Very cool.
Work. I just got a text. So.
Kyron said boo. I don't think he liked your fired up.
Kyron, you better not even cover your ear. Get your eardrums ready.
This is Dragon Ball Z. Come on, building up to it. Just ask the question.
Come on.
All right, Zach. The people want to know, how are you doing today, buddy?
Fired up.
There was a lot of like rasp in that one.
That was a raspy one. That was good though. That was good.
Giving Post Malone.
Yeah.
Oh, that new album was fucking amazing.
Especially with his new damaged vocals.
There's the applause.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so before we go ahead and get into anything, let's start by saying today's episode will be beginning
Sponsored by Liquid Death.
Liquid Death, yes. We will be beginning our breakdown of season 2,
if you want to.
episode 2, I'm Home, part 1. Okay, warning, there may be spoiler talk in this episode. That's pretty good. Now, before we do any sort of recap or any results, Marco just asked an interesting question that I think we should very quickly, if we can, dive into it.
Yes,
it's going to be difficult, but Marco's asking, what about favorite anime characters? Top 3.
Top 3 anime
fucking God,
characters.
are you kidding me?
Top 3 characters, all right? When I think about it, my favorite characters, I mean, I think 2 of them are honestly from My Hero Academia. My top favorite character is probably Shigaraki.
Okay.
Tomura Shigaraki is a character. I don't know why I enjoy this character so much.
The shirt.
Oh, no duh, right?
You're literally wearing
What the heck? That is strange. I forgot.
And you could show something else for the other one.
And then for definitely in my top 3, I think, and for a strange reason, but I know to understand the reason is to understand the voice. I feel like I'm so in love with the voice.
We talked about him before.
And so definitely in my top 3, as I said, Shigaraki, and then I very much enjoy Overhaul, and Overhaul was such a fun ride.
Yeah.
While we had the character, don't know if necessarily that'll be the end of it, because it was kind of left up in kind of a weird moment where I think he's like pretty much in that that prison or whatever, right?
They like lock him up.
Quirkless.
Like spoiler alert.
But yeah, so definitely.
I mean, it's
my guy
down,
overall.
You can see it for sure.
And then
dude's got a tat.
Number 3. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to think about that one for a little bit, but do any of you have a character in mind? 2 characters? Maybe have all 3.
I am okay, so gosh. I know 2 for sure.
I like it. Kyron, we'll get to that. Zach, do you want to read Kyron's real quick?
That's such a good list. First one is Jiraiya, second one is Zenitsu. But he can't think about a third one.
Okay, third one.
I like those.
It's hard. It's hard to think about top 3.
And not only is it all the
anime
that you've watched, it's
one of my answers.
Like how many characters are in each anime you watch, and it was even just hard for us to decide like animes in general that were really good. But picking characters out of it.
You want to finish that real quick?
I understand. He said he would pick Hashirama, but he doesn't want 2 from the same anime. There's no problem with that.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I ain't no problem.
I mean, I chose literally 2 from the same, but I don't know. Those are the ones that came to mind, and they just really kind of resonated with me, and I'm a fan, so I don't know.
2 that come to mind for me is one of them for sure is Light Yagami.
That's a good one.
Considering that Death Note is my favorite anime, I just think that Light is such an interesting character, and there's a fun theme going on where, spoiler alert, me and AJ love villains.
Yeah.
And
what does that say about us?
I know, what does it mean? And fun fact, my personality type on like the Myers-Briggs thing is really popular to use for villains.
Oh, okay, cool.
Mine's like a villain, whatever.
Yeah.
You guys decide. But definitely Light Yagami, and up there I would probably put Akira Fudo.
Okay.
Considering if I was wearing shorts, guys, this would be the perfect time for me to show you my Devilman Crybaby Akira Fudo tattoo, where his tears spell out Crybaby.
It's actually very, very cool.
Yeah,
cool.
It's a really cool tattoo. It was painful, but worth it.
Zach, I'm gonna ask you right now, but I think if I were to round out my list real quick, I think I'd have to probably throw in my guy Armin. I love Armin.
Yeah,
Armin
I thought
is
about him.
character.
I'm surprised you didn't say him in the first
He was one I was thinking about, but I think because of how Armin has been as of this last, season, I wish he can do a little bit more. But you know what? I'm gonna stick to my guy, Armin. So I got my 3. Zach, the floor is yours. Top 3 favorite characters.
So I know who my favorite character in all of anime is.
Okay.
That is Killua.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Okay,
Killua, yeah.
Solid choice.
You mean it's not gone. Oh, gone.
I think he's
No.
comfortable.
Can we end the stream?
It's not gone.
No, actually, that part's
not
going to be
going.
clipped, actually, so you can remember it forever. It's going to be your alarm.
Not going. It's Killua. I do love.
Yeah.
Goddamn. Don't encourage it. But
We'll get to you, Marco. We'll get to you. Go ahead, Zach.
Ooh.
Go ahead, Zach.
The whole reason why I love Hunter x Hunter so much is the psychology behind Gon and Killua.
Yeah.
And if
What's that first name you said?
Stop.
What's that?
Gon.
You're right.
Gon.
Drink that death.
I was
Drink
laughing
that.
at you, and I inhaled my spit.
We
crying,
got that
guys.
all on Twitch.
It's so funny. I'm crying.
All right. So
Oh my
the
God,
development.
I'm crying and
shitting
shitting
and
and coming. I'm committing mass genocide. Oh my God, it's so funny.
Okay. So
the psychology in Hunter x Hunter.
yeah.
Because if you really do pay attention, you'll notice that Killua was the assassin. He's very dark, evil, brooding.
Yeah.
And then there's Gon, who's very happy, smiley, lovey-dovey. Everything is happy. And you see them kind of switch. And you see Killua become the more compassionate and caring and smiling one. While Gon is one who gets a little more dark and satirical and kind of just crude and ruthless.
Oh, interesting.
So that's why I love Hunter x Hunter, because of the
Yeah.
whole
I'm
dynamic.
currently
between
in
the
that
two.
and that's one
right
thing.
now.
That's one thing too. That like.
Hi,
What's
Eddie.
up, Eddie?
Oh, Ed.
That's another thing too that with that's interesting about attack as well as how the changing of the perceptions, right? That's what's I like that. So what you just said too is I need to finish Hunter x Hunter as well. So that really has me interested. So that's
Because
very
that's
cool.
why I've seen it 3 times. I just
Mhm.
love, like, I literally did a psychology project in school about
Really?
the dynamics between the two of them.
Wow.
It was great.
Okay, but so that's one right now, right?
Killua is one.
Killua. Okay.
Number 2, fucking Kyron took it. Jiraiya, Pervy Sage. I know you guys don't know much about him, but he's an amazing character.
Really?
Like, he's like, best way to describe him is he's the father a character never got.
Oh, okay.
And he kind of like is like a teacher and a father and
Okay.
a mentor.
Yeah.
So
Very cool.
that whole
That whole dynamic and
arc,
stuff
you
like
just seeing
that.
his
That's a
backstory.
scary dynamic because usually things don't end well for that character as far as that dynamic. But you don't have to say anything.
Anyways.
You just gotta
But
watch it.
because a lot of times that happens, there's a character that is that father figure, that is that mentor, that teacher, and then all of a sudden that character doesn't unfortunately the storyline causes that character to be almost like an evolution point,
Yeah.
like a breaking point for a character.
I
Right?
think that is very common.
Yeah.
That is very common.
Mm.
In terms of my 3rd favorite character,
Yeah, I think I know my 3rd now.
Okay.
you go. I need time.
My 3rd, solely because of how obsessed I got with him when I was watching this anime,
Yeah.
is Bakugo.
Oh, okay.
When we were watching My Hero Academia, 'cause I remember I watched the first season. I was like, AJ, you gotta watch this. This is so cool. You gotta watch this anime. And we went through it so fast. Like, we just really went through the anime so quick because we just got so enamored by it and so like obsessed. And I definitely got obsessed with Bakugo for sure. And I still love his character so much.
You really like Clifford too.
Yeah, I love Clifford Chapin.
Yeah.
Connie.
Yeah, Connie. Okay, well, I want to go to chat very quickly, so because Marco,
go to chat because I still need to look.
So Marco, when he said that mine would be Rhino because of the depth of his character.
That's a really solid choice.
Yeah,
too.
that is. And then Levi.
Rhino is one of those characters like you when you don't focus. Like obviously you see him on surface level, but when you really like go in depth about his character,
yeah, when you really kind
there
of
is
dissect
so
the character's psyche.
He's so dynamic. There's so much depth into it.
Yeah, definitely.
Solid choice.
And then Levi, again, very
Another
solid choice as well. And then you have Akira.
Oh yeah, Akira. Good choice, Marco.
And I will note too that Marco also said that Armin's development was crazy though.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, he had really great development. I mean, just from what we've been able to like dissect through just season 1 alone.
Yeah.
Like we were like, yeah, he's not like shaking during these panic situations anymore. Now he's like now he's like actually doing, he's not frozen. Now he's actually acting and doing stuff and
he's actually leading,
yeah, he's leading.
There was a time when literally you had
Armin.
these kind of like more higher ranking soldiers and they're asking Armin for his plan and Armin's like, wait, you guys actually want to hear my plan?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, dude, you're freaking smart, you know?
Word is law.
Big brain.
Yeah. So I agree. Zach, do you have that third character?
Yeah, I have one.
Okay.
My joke one is Ein from Cowboy Bebop.
Okay.
He's a happy little corgi puppy.
Okay.
He's a super genius corgi.
Yeah.
But for my third favorite, probably Spike.
Spike?
Okay.
Yeah.
Another solid choice.
I liked Cowboy Bebop. I did, yeah. Unfortunately, I made the mistake of not watching it, the anime, and I watched the live action just for the sake of the hype.
I never watched live action.
And then I watched it. I was like, oh, this isn't bad at all. I don't know what people are thinking. You know, like why people don't like this. And then I watched the anime. I was like, oh, I get
That's why.
I get it.
See, that's the exact statement I used for
Death Note.
Death Note
Yeah.
movie adaptation.
Yeah.
As a standalone film, it's cool.
Yeah.
Wow, this ain't bad.
But then when you actually go from
When
like
you
based
look
on
at
the
it,
anime,
yeah.
you're like,
Because
there's
it's
so
based
much
on
wrong
the
with it.
anime, it's like, what is this?
Yeah.
Like there's
Like,
so
this
much
is
potential.
not
there.
They're like,
about
one
the
thing is
anime at
correct.
all.
And that's Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe's Ryuk was
Big Dick Defoe.
Big Dick
For
Dafoe,
sure.
yeah.
We have Bogd who also chimed in.
I would consider Avatar an
Captain
anime.
Boggy.
Yeah. What did Captain Boggy's favorite 3
He
characters?
said Eren Yeager,
Mm-hmm.
Rengoku,
Mm-hmm.
and Ozen, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Ozen, the immovable sovereign.
Sovereign. Okay. That's interesting. I don't know where Ozen's from. But Rengoku, I know where he's from.
Yeah, Rengoku's cool for
that
sure.
was such a badass scene. I'm not even gonna lie.
R.I.P.
Yeah. But wow, that's
Eren
those
Yeager,
are-
solid choice. We love ourselves some
Yeah.
protagonists that turned into ad.
But also too is again, I'm not familiar with Ozen, but I know those
from
two.
Made in Abyss.
Okay, I'm guessing that he's also a very strong character because you look at those first 2 that I recognize. I mean, those are some powerful
two-
characters.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow. All right.
It's a she.
It's a she.
It's a she, right? Yeah.
Ozen.
That's what I'm looking at
Okay.
right now.
I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, but.
Am I right? Made in Abyss? Is that the anime we're talking about with Ozen the Immovable?
Bog
I still
said
haven't
yes.
seen that one.
Mhm. But yeah.
Well, he said yes to Kyron.
Oh.
Made in
yes.
Abyss. Gotcha.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Cool. Kyron said at first, Jiraiya is like, but
Yeah.
he actually has a deep character.
I would absolutely love to sit here all day and just answer questions.
I would too. And this is fun.
We should do-
we should do a
episode.
Q&A OVA.
That would be very, very cool.
OVA today.
We should
instead.
do a
Is that
Q&A,
the plan?
okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can go ahead and kind of just very quickly get into the episode as well once we do it. But yeah, this is fun. I
Yeah.
like this.
I for sure love being able to just talk
Avatar
to you
is an
guys.
anime. Write me on that shit.
Okay.
Avatar's an anime.
I would consider it one. I mean, people are like, oh, it was on Nickelodeon, right? But I mean,
think
it
that
doesn't
it's
matter.
like a good, like I
It's
would
just 'cause
say it's an anime, but it's not like a traditional anime, you know? It's like what people watch to get into anime.
Eddie,
Yeah.
we're talking about, first we talked about favorite anime.
top 3 favorite anime, and now we're
Top
diving
3
into top
character.
3 favorite anime characters. So, Eddie, let us know in chat your top 3 favorite anime, and then let us know top 3 favorite characters. You have time, buddy.
Yeah, you got,
It's
you got
tricky.
plenty of time.
It's tricky. We had to think about it for a while.
I needed a long time. Honestly, I'm probably going to go home and like reassess everything.
Yeah,
I've
and be
seen.
like, I didn't say that one. Gosh.
We'll be back here next week, and Zach's
Maybe
like,
this'll-
oh my gosh.
Maybe it'll be our Q&A question this week.
like it. Okay, cool. Should we get into some results?
Yes.
All right.
Let's do it.
So what we can do, stick it to tradition and have Lex go first, or Zach, if you want to go first, by all means, buddy. So let you guys take it away.
I got it, guys.
All right.
So this past week for season 2, episode 1, Beast Titan Part 2, we asked you guys in a poll, which of Mike's reactions to the Beast do you identify with the most? Unfortunately, our guy Mike, he did not make it.
Yeah, he didn't make it.
Damn it.
Yeah.
But
I love him.
he had 2 reactions, which I don't fault him for
Either one.
either one. Like I was scrolling on TikTok today, and actually like one of the first things that came up on my TikTok For You page was like, oh, now I understand why Mike was so like frozen in fear when he saw the Beast, and it was like a 3D like CGI rendering of what the Beast Titan would look like.
Uncomfortable.
Yeah, of what the Beast Titan would look like from like Mike's point of view, but like super realistic.
Yeah.
And
Is that what you showed? Yeah, that was like really off-putting.
yeah, I would have like crapped my pants. But
we'll get to you right now, Eddie.
yeah, we'll review that. But I don't fault him for either of these reactions.
Kyron.
So we have the first
Minute.
one of his reactions. This is his first reactions. Curls up into a fear ball, which again, do not fault him for that. Even though Mike is only second to, even though Mike is only second to Levi in
yeah.
skill, like
But who's the only one that can put up a fight against the foe that he came across? Is Levi.
yeah, is Levi.
Yeah.
So I mean, I definitely don't fault Mike for reacting that way. And then
I'm interested to once we get the
moving on.
results, I'm interested to ask you guys how you guys voted
Yeah.
on this.
Before the result?
And
No,
then
once we get the
results. And then his unfortunately last reaction that he ever has in his entire life is he yells out, and I don't know why I worded it so bad.
You were so devastated?
Because I was gonna say then his later reaction, it's his last reaction.
The last reaction he ever had.
He ever has
in his life.
is
God.
he yells out and he tries to keep fighting
Yeah.
while being like legless. Like
Yeah. So what are the results?
so on Spotify, the results are 60% curls up into a fear ball, 40% yells out and tries to keep fighting.
Closer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. And then for Instagram, we ask the same thing.
Yeah.
Which reaction do you relate with? 53% curls up into a fear ball, 47% yells up.
Oh, that's closer.
Wow.
Wow.
A lot closer than what I
Okay.
was thinking.
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty close.
Yeah, they both
pretty
are.
close votes.
So, okay, how did you guys vote?
You first.
Me first?
You
All
first.
right. So what I did was I kind of put again, thinking about it to an extensive kind of approach, right? Where I was like, all right, so if this question is asking me, what would be my reaction? I'm instantly thinking that I have the abilities that Mike has.
Okay.
Where I'm like, if I'm in his shoes,
He's got super smell.
I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
I have his abilities.
And no doubt, this would have been my demise regardless. You know, if I curl up, whatever, I'm dead. But if I go out, I'm going out fighting, right? So for me, thinking about if I had that ability, if I had the training that I had, and if I am the rank that I am, right, that Mike is, I voted that I would pretty much fight until the end.
Okay.
Especially, dude, if I see this dude freaking throw my horse, I'm like, oh hell no. All right, you know what?
Not my
Screw
best
this,
friend.
dude.
I know, for real. He threw my horse at me.
Yeah. Okay, so who wants to go next?
I was honest with myself, and I would definitely curl up into a fear ball because my reaction to things, because there's fight and
Your
flight.
reaction to Titans.
Because there's fight or flight, but there's also freezing and fawning, and I freeze and I fawn. I'm too busy sitting there thinking about what I should be doing and what I could be doing rather than doing it. I'm too busy thinking about it, so then that's like me freezing.
Yeah.
So that's definitely what I have done. I would have just been sitting there frozen, but thinking about what I should do. And would have inevitably died for sure if I was in that situation. Just being honest.
I think my answer's obvious.
So I think you would vote along the same as me, is that you would go ahead and just fight until there's nothing left, right? You curled up, huh?
No, I'm going down.
I really
fighting.
like
Yeah, Zach's going down.
Eddie's
fighting.
analysis.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to Eddie's analysis right now, but now let's get to Eddie's answers for favorite characters, right? Top 3. Zach, do you want to go and read it?
Eddie's top 3?
Yeah.
No, sorry. No, Kyron exposed me. Kyron's out here. He goes, Zach will just read in silence again. You know what? You know what, sir? Probably will.
I was gonna say, like, what do you have? What can you prove? You've done it every time.
Eddie says for his top 3, probably Irwin, Jiraiya, and Itachi. Bro, my voice is gonna be lit. I don't care. Itachi is amazing. I should have thought about that. Yeah, laugh it up, big guy. Laugh it up. But no, Itachi's an amazing character. Again, one you guys don't know super a lot about. He is one of the greatest anime characters of all time.
Okay. Well, so we got some, insight here to how,
You don't have legs.
to how we
Sorry.
voted here.
Yeah. Kyron.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that, Lex.
Sorry.
But okay, so Kyron, he said that I curled. What else could I have done?
Curled
And
that big old monkey.
That's fair. I mean, again, this is the first time you're seeing a Titan at this magnitude, right?
Yeah.
And when you hear that Titan talk, then it's
Literally
like,
starts
what the
speaking
hell,
to you,
right?
And you're like, I'm dead. I'm definitely dying.
So that is definitely, again, situations are situational. And if I was really in that situation, I mean, who knows? Maybe I would have just curled. Then, it depends. But I'd like to think that I would go out fighting. But it's like Captain Boggy. Captain Boggy is saying that, I'm going out fighting to the bitter end.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
that's where, for me, again, I voted thinking that that's what I wanted to do. Again, thinking about if I had that training, if I, kind of was in that character's shoes, that's how I would want to go out. Especially if that's kind of like the advice I'm giving, right? When he gave, Nanaba, it was same thing. When you lose the will to fight, that's when you've really lost.
When you lost.
Right? And then,
It's
Zach,
like
do you want to read
whole-
what Eddie
You don't fail when you
wrote in chat?
fail. You fail when you give up.
You want to read what Eddie wrote in chat?
Eddie goes, unfortunately, I wasn't here last week, but when I heard him speak for the first time, it instilled fear in my heart for the other characters in the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
True.
Because like once you hear it speak.
You were like, it knows English?
Yeah, and you're like, what the hell?
This is intelligent. He
Monkey
just
man?
threw a horse at me.
Planet of the Apes?
Yeah, crazy. Right?
But like very similar to what you said. Like I feel like because I've had my flight or fight instances, I feel like I 100% would just be like balls to the wall, like
Everything you got, right?
stab you in the eye, monkey man.
Okay. All
Oh my
right.
god! Every time I
Lex, you want to read Marco's comment very quickly?
Yeah. Marco says, if I saw a giant ass ape titan smiling at me, I would run away. You don't have legs, boy. If you're in Mike's situation, your leg's bitten off, man. Or you're crippled.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, you
another
could
issue,
crawl
too.
away.
ODM gearing my
I
ass out
don't
there.
doubt crawling ability.
Unless he decides to run away, before that happens.
Oh, before.
Yeah,
okay.
before the
Before
horse
the
is thrown.
horse.
Yeah.
Unless he just immediately sees it and decides to run. Oh, you know what? Theoretically, Mike might have survived.
Well, I don't know, because I mean, again, to the extent of his throwing
Or
abilities,
just led the beast to wherever he was running to.
I don't think he would have followed necessarily, but I think he still would have gotten Mike because of his throwing techniques. Right?
I like Karen's comment.
Go and read it.
Karen says, I would have been like Bruce Banner in Ragnarok when he transformed from the Hulk on that planet. He goes, my synapses are firing at the same time.
When Bruce Banner in Ragnarok, when he transformed from the Hulk. So I'm guessing that means because in that movie, he was Hulk for a long ass time.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that he's transforming back and he's just like, where am I? Right? He's like, what the heck happened? Wait, Thor, what are you doing here? Do we win? We win. Wait, what? Like, what are you talking about?
Win what?
And then, Eddie just chimed in. Miki didn't realize his ODM was gone right away because of how overtaken he was by shock.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Picked it up with his
And
little
that's a
monkey
moment, too, where you
fingers.
could see as soon as he sees the beast reaching for him in such a slow motion way, right? Again, just curled up. And you just hear a little clink noise, And he even asked Mike this interesting thing, like, what is this? And yeah, it's such a strange, moment, right? Especially watching for the first time.
I was like, why does it know English?
Yeah, like, what the heck? This is so weird. Because this is the first time a Titan speaks, right?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't really register that because of how
We don't hear Aaron's Titan speak
no,
English. We don't
No,
hear
we just
Annie's
hear him
Titan speak.
yelling.
we don't hear any of them speak, and this is the first time. So I think that's why it was so just off-putting and crazy at first, right? But yeah, so thank you guys for chiming in. Zach, you
It's
want
my
to tell us the
turn
results?
to read in silence.
Stop.
Read it out
I didn't even
loud.
get to it. So, so the Q&A for last week was, what do you think Zeke meant when he said...
It's my turn. Just sits in silence. We're just staring at him. All right, guys.
Q&A, well, you kind of spoiled it in the question. But anyways, Q&A goes, what do you think Zeke meant when he said, must mean, we reside in the Nape? Going up first is Kyron. Thank you.
Right. What does Kyron say?
I'm going to read it in silence just for Kyron.
No, read it out loud
read
for
it
us.
out loud.
So Kyron says, I think he was just surprised that's all. The whole state of Marley probably thought we're like cavemen. Well, also, why Zeke was surprised about ODM gear. Probably thought they were like, ooh, ooh, oonga boonga.
Yeah, because, when you think about it, once we are introduced to Marley, it's like, wow, they are very much advanced, way more advanced than Island of Parody for sure. What was that second part he mentioned, Kyron? After the caveman part.
He goes, why, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to have to read the whole thing because my brain also is not,
Blah, blah, blah.
it's not cognitively functioning right now. The whole state of Marley probably thought we were like
Be a good
cavemen.
episode.
Yeah.
Lol. Also, why Zeke was surprised about ODM gear. He probably just
Oh,
thought that.
okay. So he's surprised for the fact that like these people are like
they're more advanced than they expected.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Swipe to the next one.
Okay. Do you want to get? Yeah, you get to the next one so you don't read it before.
My thumb was like just.
All right. So yeah, get to the
So-
next response.
The next one's from our boy B Dennis.
All right, B Dennis.
Hey.
He mentions my name. He goes, probably.
Ha, he meant read it out loud,
goes,
Zach.
I'm going to. I just saw my name. It caught me off guard. He goes, probably just that they were aware of a Titan's weak spot or core, like Zach said before. Yeah, like I said.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you, B Dennis.
Yeah. Again, yeah. It's easy to go ahead and say that, for Zach to mention that Zeke mentioned the weak spot there, right? That they're aware of it. That's why they have the blades and stuff, right? It was just kind of interesting to have like almost like that, like be exposed kind of so early on, with like, I don't know. It's something that kind of caught me off guard a little bit. I was like, wait, did Zeke just say that? But
Sorry if I'm not super. I'm getting ready to go live on TikTok.
whenever you're ready. Does that mean we have to do the intro and everything all over again?
No, I could just do a real quick.
You're doing the intro.
Yeah, I'll just do a real quick,
And
really
Zach,
bad
you gotta get
intro.
fired up again, dude.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
All right, well, you let us know when you want to go live.
Okay, hold on. I'm just titling it right now.
Alrighty, so let's keep talking then.
Were those all the answers?
Yeah, those are responses that we got.
Oh,
Yeah, the two.
all right.
I think in part because now it's like there's so many different platforms now. I think that people are like, maybe they're not necessarily watching on.
Spotify.
How are you gonna do this, Lex?
I don't know.
It's just you.
It could be just me. I mean, it is just my TikTok, I guess.
Okay, Kyron, get your memes, bro.
We'll have
Quit calling me out. I'm
All right,
kidding.
Kyron. Take care, buddy.
Buenos
We'll
noches.
see you at the next one.
Have a good day at work, sweetie.
You know what?
Just do what you can do. Yeah, that's fine.
You know
Whatever.
what?
That's what your followers want to see, anyways.
That's what they want.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going live now.
You're officially live now.
Yeah, this is the first time I'm ever going live.
Okay. Well, guess what, Lex?
Said-
You know what you get to do? You get to go ahead and introduce.
All right, I'm gonna
podcast.
do it while having
He
the
said,
mic
P.S.
for
don't read
the
this.
Twitch.
He expected me not to read it.
This, but try to be.
I don't know, I really wanna read it.
No, not Kyron. I don't want
Hey
you to do that
guys,
yet. Don't. We
so
He said yet.
we are currently live on Twitch for the podcast that I am a part of called Attack the Talk. We go through Attack on Titan in chronological order and go through every why are there so many messages and go through every episode. And I decided to just go live on TikTok because why not? If you guys want to chime in on anything that we say, we would love that. And yeah, this is my first time going live. Thanks,
Oh, look at Lexi do some hosting duty. All right, very cool. You weren't nervous at all.
guys. Not at all. Just there's like 7 cameras on me.
All right. So what is Kyron saying that? Okay, we won't read this out loud,
Good
but
night, Kyron.
I will say, Kyron. No, buddy.
Night,
No.
homie.
Good night, Kyron.
No, Kyron.
He said
No.
not yet.
I don't want to do that. I appreciate the support, my friend, but no, I don't want people to go and do
give
that.
us no money. No. Don't do that.
Just you guys supporting us here
Think of
and
that
chiming
Doja
us
Cat
here.
clip. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Where
Who's that?
Do you know who Doja Cat is?
No.
Doja Cat.
It's the girl that was featured on one of the new Post Malone songs.
I think I cut her off from my mind when she didn't show her boobs were hard.
Oh, that's great. Hi.
Good night, Kyron.
Night, homie.
Someone's asking me to sing. Okay. Anyways.
Well, give the people what they want
No.
to hear.
But she's on live. Doja Cat's live on TikTok, and
Yeah.
she's like, "Oh, come on, glasses! Put glasses on me!" Like for the filters.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "They cost money. Don't do that. Don't put glasses on me. Stop doing that." And then she just immediately stops asking once she realizes that it costs.
Okay, I like
them.
that.
So that's basically what we're doing, guys. Don't put glasses on us. It costs money.
Yeah, don't do that. It costs money. Again, just you guys joining us in our discussion
If you guys
here
want to do
live.
it on TikTok, no, I'm kidding.
Shut up. All right. Well, Eddie says that if you guys go ahead and check out Attack on Titan before the fall, which I highly recommend, you'll see early prototypes of the ODM gear and find out how they figured out how to take down a Titan by slicing the nape and who's the first person to bring down a Titan. Wow.
Eddie's doing
mean it's
research
not
for
Levi?
us.
That is I know it's not Levi. Wait, what?
It's not
Wow.
Aaron Yeager?
That's kind of crazy. See some prototype stuff and then see how they kind of constructed these the gear.
I would like to see that.
Yeah.
That'd be
And then also
interesting.
from like a kind of, I know we think kind of the same way a little bit, but you're more advanced. Yeah, I'll say as far as like thinking logically and how certain things, especially when we see how they work. I know you were the same way with
Oh,
those
the
freaking
physics of
cannons.
it?
So yeah, the
The
cannons
physics
and
of
everything,
it,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. All that. And why are you whispering over there, Lex? Whispers don't make friends.
The entire chat just keeps
Are we making friends
Trying
or are we
to-
making secrets?
to
I'm trying to
I'm
what?
trying to say peer pressure me into singing.
Well,
I love your vids. Thank you.
When
Currently
we-
have
when we get into
100 viewers.
very cool.
Hey guys.
When we get into your lines, you got to sing them all.
I have to sing every line
Yeah.
in character though.
Yes, in character.
I just realized how am I supposed to see my lines if I'm live?
I don't know.
All right.
Maybe I don't know. I would say
I'll
do you wanna
figure it
try to
out.
Share here. You can use the notes on my phone. You want to do that?
Oh yeah, that would work perfect.
There you go.
Thank you. See, we're real adaptable.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, we're real adaptable here.
All right. Well, with all that being said, now thank you guys for the responses. Let's get into some recap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what the hell happened
Finally
last?
getting into that.
What happened last week? What the hell happened last week?
R.I.P. Mike.
Because it's such a freaking blur, and I don't want to.
You don't want to remember.
No.
I don't want to
No.
remember. Let's just skip the recap.
You know what, guys? Let's just move on.
Well, no. Unfortunately, we lost a very strong character in Mika, and we were introduced to the Beast.
Another strong character.
Yes, a very strong character.
One strong character for another.
All right, so that's the recap we need to pretty much know.
Doesn't seem like very even strength trade.
And no, it doesn't. The only one that can stand up to this fool.
Oh
is
my gosh,
Captain
Bogged
Levi.
is on my live.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's
Hi,
up,
Bogged.
Bogged?
Is that Captain
Dual
Boggy?
wielding.
Captain Boggy.
Hell
He's
yeah.
dual wielding. He's all powerful. That is Captain Boggy for you.
Captain Boggy, peer pressure, peer pressure, Lex.
On you.
No, please don't. Please don't give me money.
All right, well, are you guys ready to get into it?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Alrighty. So again, this is
I need to be ready. I'm like,
you ready?
I need to be ready. Hold up.
Sit up
Okay, I'm
straight.
ready.
So this is again, guys, season 2, episode 2. I'm home, part 1. All right. So the episode begins and we get an overlook of at Tross District. Okay. A soldier barges inside of an office and yells out,
Commander Pixis!
"Ooh, we haven't seen Pixis in a while."
Okay.
But we see Commander Pixis and a group of soldiers in the middle of a meeting. They all stop and they turn to notice the soldier with an urgent message. The panting soldier alerts Commander Pixis.
Titans have been spotted, sir!
Yeah, see, word's getting out there, right?
Mhm.
So these Titans. And then we see that one of the soldiers in this meeting is Hannes, as he now has a worried expression on his face. Hannes is another character we haven't seen for a while,
Yeah.
right? But now we know he's very much involved with these meetings,
Pinochle.
right? Yeah, he's no longer just playing Pinochle.
Knuckle and
He's involved with these meetings, which is very cool, but he's now very concerned? And do we think he's concerned about the Titan breach or concerned about maybe certain characters? Yeah, I think it makes sense for him to be concerned about his 3 pals, right?
Yeah, he does almost have like a almost fatherly role.
Yeah, yeah.
Jinx, you owe me a liquid death.
All right, Zach, you ready? So
I've been ready. I was born ready.
So we see that worried expression on Hannes' face, and now the soldier that barges in, he continues.
We think Wall Rose has been breached.
And then we zoom in on Commander Pix's face as we see a stern, upset expression, as we hear him lowly growling.
All right.
And now we get a look at Stohe's district. We see a scout camp set up as scouts prepare themselves to travel after hearing the news. Again, we know that they got the news. And then Aaron loading up the wagons with equipment with the help of Mikasa, of course. Why wouldn't Mikasa be there right next to Aaron? Well, Aaron says, "Great. Somebody explain to me what this means." And then Armin, who is also there helping, right? Of course he's there as well. Armin answers, "I don't know. But they're Titans, right? Would they break a wall with Titans in it?" Interesting.
Okay.
And then Aaron responds, "Wouldn't be the first time. It's how they got into Shiganshina." Then Armin informs Aaron, "That was a gate." And then we see the realization. And then we see the realization. We see the realization all over Aaron's face. When Mikasa now asks while Mikasa sings.
I'm not singing my line.
Just this line. I want just this line.
Okay, how am I?
Okay.
All right. I don't know how I'm gonna sing it, but I guess I'll find a song.
She now asks. Come on.
I don't know what melody to do it to.
Just however you think Mikasa would sing this line.
Pretend it's like it's a musical.
Yeah.
Armin,
pretend this is like.
What exactly are you getting at?
Interesting. Okay. I wanted to see a little bit more of a Sweeney Todd vibe, but that one was very.
Armin.
What exactly are you getting at?
What are you getting at?
Armin.
Yeah, Armin.
Armin.
When in Armin, he tells Mikasa, "The walls are different. There are no sign of stress, no cracks." Don't give me that look, Zach. The people aren't asking me, okay? They're asking Lex.
Bog said, "Wow."
So Armin says,
Captain Buggy.
"The walls are different. There are no sign of stress, no cracks, no crevices between the rocks. We can't even really tell how they were constructed. Suppose they were built with the same stuff Annie's trapped herself in." And then we now see both Aaron and Mikasa gasping at this Armin theory. And Armin continues, "Must be versatile material. And we know it's virtually indestructible." And Aaron, thinking about this theory, asks, "So the walls are made of Titans?" Interesting.
Where have you been, bro?
Let's talk about this whole kind of weird thing here, right? First off, Aaron forgot that the Titans crashed through a gate, right? Not necessarily a wall. Understand that the moment was so crazy, right? They were like, "Oh my gosh, Titans are in it." You can forget that, like, oh, they broke through the gate. But that's interesting theory here that Armin has. Something we talked about, right? The theory that there are Titans inside all the walls, whatever, blah, 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 right? We know what the real, what happens later on. Yeah. But we see that, no, why am I there? Hi, TikTok. I'm not going to sing. But again, it's like, okay, why are they going to crash through these walls if they're just going to go ahead and crash through Titans? Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. Very interesting. But we know that if the Titans did crash through walls.
Because wouldn't, like, theoretically, like, I mean, at least from what we know at this point in season 2, they're like, the Titans are on the same side. Even if they are Titan users, it's still like, there's no, like, knowledge on Marley or anything like that. It's just like Titan users, they're the same, like they're the same enemy as Titans, you know, against humanity. It's just humanity versus Titans, and Titan users are no different. So it'd just be like they wouldn't want to damage Titans because that'd be friendly fire.
Yeah, it definitely would. But I mean, I'm trying to think here out loud.
Okay.
They're aware of what are inside these walls, right? From our Titan warriors from Marley. They're aware, right?
They're aware of that it's made of
The rumbling?
They're aware of the rumbling. I think so.
Because who's to say that they aren't aware of it, and then like the armor tries to crash through the freaking Titan walls, right? And then, there's a freaking Titan in there, you know?
Yeah.
Like, who's to say that, you know, that he didn't know? It's just kind of weird. I don't know. It's a weird dynamic.
You just
here.
crash and then you just hit your head on a calf.
Yeah.
You hit your head on a Achilles heel.
Yeah, and also what we talked about too, I mean,
Bog
it's
says that the Death Note background is nice.
like
It's not just Death Note, it's very multiple anime.
that. Very multiple. But another
Very
thing
multiple.
that was very interesting, especially realizing it here now, is that it's so weird that like Mikasa she sings pretty well. Didn't expect that in Attack. I don't
I
know.
don't know why
That was so out of character
just
for
hit
her.
me. Well, it's so out of character that she sang that line to Armin. During
I mean,
this
I
time
would
of
think that if
crisis,
she's gonna
Mikasa
sing to anybody, she'd be singing to Eren.
Yeah,
But
I'm
kinda
just
like-
surprised that Armin didn't sing back.
I'm not. Armin seems very
I'm not.
seems very kind of
Alright.
like he reads the room. He knows that this is a very
Yeah.
interesting circumstance, and that he's not gonna sing it. Whereas with Mikasa, surprising that she's like felt it in the need to sing. I don't know. It's kind of weird. A little out of character, but I mean, hey, Hakuna
Just a little
Matata,
bit.
right?
Hakuna Matata.
It is what
Oh my
it
gosh,
is.
Hakuna Matata is code for there's a tour going on at my job. Now that word just gives me PTSD.
Hey, Hakuna Matata, right?
Hakuna Matata. There's a tour going on.
Means no
no
worries.
worries.
Hakuna Matata.
For the rest of your days.
We're
Yeah.
trying to change it. Don't worry.
It's just our problem-free philosophy, you know?
Hakuna Matata. All right, should we continue on now?
I think we should.
All right. Well,
What's your passcode?
goodness gracious. Let me just say it out loud.
Yeah. Tell me
Yes.
your passcode.
Here.
Thanks.
Take that.
Tic Tac.
All right. So now we see Hanji. She's working very hard in what appears to be some sort of library, trying to find some answers. We see Hanji looking very intensely through a microscope while sweating. As Moblet asks,
Section Commander, why are you taking so long? Please, they're leaving in 5 minutes with or without us. You've got to wrap it up.
and then Hanji tells Moblet,
Hold your horses. I just need another moment.
Hanji, she stops. She notices something and she gasps. And we get a close-up of Hanji's face. She appears to have noticed something that has her shaken up. Suddenly, Captain Levi tells her, Hanji, get moving. And then Hanji appears to snap out of it. And Hanji, she tells Levi.
Right. Sorry. And our guest?
And Levi responds, he's been ready to go for a while. And then we notice the item that Hanji was very closely observing. It appears to be a shard of the hardening left behind after the battle. Hanji, she picks it up off the desk and quickly hides it in her jacket as they prepare to leave. All right.
Okay.
Am I correct in thinking that this is the hardening, right?
Yeah.
Or
this
is this
the hardened?
Okay, so this isn't like a piece of the wall, right?
No,
is
it has
hardening?
to be a piece
No,
of like the hardened crystal.
hardening. It's got the same color and the glimmer and
Uh-huh.
all that.
I don't
Yeah.
see why she would be analyzing. I mean, I guess she could be analyzing a piece of the wall, but considering what's happened, it'd be more logical to analyze.
The hardening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because if their assumption is that the wall is made of the hardening,
Yeah.
might as well take the piece that's fragmented off of something else and see what made it fragment.
Yeah. And she obviously saw something that kind of shocked her.
Yeah.
And
Some kind of realization.
she's really she's really taking her time to the point where like, hey, they're like
We're
Moblet's like,
leaving
dude,
now.
they're gonna leave with or without us.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of a big deal that we join them.
Yeah, it was just funny watching Mobile being like, Section Commander,
I know.
come on.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. But I mean, I'm not gonna fault Moblet for being annoyed from Hanji's antics at
No.
all because he has a very difficult job.
He has to babysit
So
in that case.
yeah. All right.
It's a very bit in that case, no?
And she also mentioned that Hanji said our guest, right? Huh. I
Yeah.
wonder who that guest is. So, man, you like singing now, huh? Wow.
No, I just
See,
correlate
go ahead
every
and we have you
phrase.
sing one line and then
to-
it's the floodgates
You were
open.
just singing Hakuna Matata, all right? Be quiet.
No, wasn't singing
You were
it.
saying
We were saying it.
You were saying it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just say it then.
we did not want sing Hakuna Matata.
No, we didn't. All right. So now continuing on with the episode, we see now a fire burning brightly as we see Commander Irvin standing in front of his scouts. Mikasa, she tells Eren.
Eren, you'll get cold. Wear it tight.
Of course. As we see Mikasa placing the large raincoat over Eren. It was the same raincoat, I believe, that we saw that they were using their disguise.
Yeah.
Right?
You're not my mom.
Real quick, Eddie say, I don't know why the name Moblet reminds me of a frog. You know what else
It's like
reminds me of a
ribbit.
frog?
Stop.
Zach's Beast
Zach.
Titan.
Not just Zach.
What's funny is,
Not just Zach. No, it's Beast
You know what's
Titan.
You know who
funny
else
is-
reminds me of frog? Zach.
after all that conversing,
Yeah.
I was on TikTok.
Oh gosh, don't tell me you
Okay.
came across a bunch of frogs.
I'm on Frog Talk.
Wait, what?
The FBI agent's listening to us for
Oh.
sure. He's on Frog Talk now.
My TikTok is showing me frog tattoos, videos of frogs,
Dude, they just know.
nature documentary clips about frogs.
Your spirit
No,
animal
it's
is frog.
Your guys' fault. My
No,
FBI agent
you
heard
are,
it and he was
and
like,
since
"Can
watching
I-
it, you realize that yes, you are frog. You're like, wow, these things are cool. I should
Can
be
I
a frog.
can I reveal something as well?
"What are you? Did you get dolphin?"
No. Over on one of my news feeds, I got a random article that was talking about frogs. Strange. I don't know.
Oh, that
Definitely,
was it.
definitely FBI
Yes.
agents for sure.
Yeah, it just was like very weird to me because I'm like, wait, what? This isn't like correlate with any of my interests. I was like, wait, what? We talked about frogs last week.
And the
You're
week
like,
before
what
that,
the-
I talked about frogs.
Can we just stop with the frogs?
I know.
I'm not a frog.
But through all that research, that forced down your throat research, you didn't realize that you were a frog.
No, didn't realize it. All right, but I mean, again,
Frog.
so Mikasa is being very motherly. And
Yeah.
saying like, Eren, wear this. You're gonna get cold.
Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine what Aaron's thinking? And then, so now we see Armin. Goodness gracious. We see Armin,
I'll start paying
Mikasa.
attention. Sorry, it's yeah.
Yes,
Anyways,
please.
keep going.
So we see Armin, Mikasa, and Eren. They all are sitting in the wagon. They're waiting. Hanji now can be heard sing out loud.
Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Took longer to prepare than I thought.
And the scouts who have been waiting, they look back to notice a waving Hanji with a smile on her face, an annoyed Levi, and their guest, Pastor Nick.
Oh.
My question is, where'd Moblet
Dude.
go?
Wait, what?
Where'd Moblet?
Moblet? Oh, I don't know. Maybe he's just like, all right, well, you guys, maybe, well,
He just wants to escape Hanji. Quick, take her.
Yeah.
I'll be
So
here
now-
recharging.
Armin, he takes a notice of their guest as he gasps. A lot of gasping in this episode.
Yeah.
As he gasps, he says, he's a priest from the Order of the Walls. And then now sitting in the wagon with them, so we know now they've joined our 3 guests waiting.
Yeah.
Sitting in the wagon with them, Hanji, she responds.
I know. Old Nick and me are thick as thieves.
So we see Hanji laughing and she has her arm around Pastor Nick.
It's fine. Makes about as much sense for him to be here as the rest of us. Don't you think? We're random.
And then an annoyed Levi responds, no, on the contrary, Irvin's thrown us together for a reason. And then we see the gates, they're now being opened. As the scouts, they prepare to take leave. Commander Irvin leads the way and tells his scouts, the status of Wall Rose is unclear, but everything up to Ermike is safe. That's the route we'll be taking. Let's move out. And Levi, he now says, you heard him. And then we see the scouts. They're now traveling outside the gate. Armin in the wagon takes a look back behind him. And Armin, he says, this whole time, Titans have been protecting us from other Titans. Huh.
Or entrapping you.
Or, yeah.
Depends on how you think about it. Because
Depends on how
I
you,
mean,
yeah.
before we were like, there's no future inside the walls.
Future.
We must go outside the walls.
Yeah.
We're like cattle in here. Now
Like
it's
a
like they're
big old
protecting
bowl.
us.
Big old bowl of human.
A big old bowl of humans. And the bowl is Titans.
The bowl is made of
The bowl is
Titans eating out of a Titan bowl of humans.
Yummy. So I think Moblet didn't want to be in this wagon with Hanji. She's
No, I
like,
don't
you know what? I'm gonna.
Or Irvin was like, yeah, bring everyone on. Mobile, and you stay. No, you know,
Yeah.
you're not invited.
No, I
Sorry,
feel like
invite-
everyone looked at
invite
Moblet and
over.
was like, Take a day off, champ.
Yeah.
It's like, please go
Take a night off.
Yeah. Levi, he just appears to be just very annoyed as well, just being
Probably
in the
because Erwin told
situation.
Moblet to leave.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably thinking like, why the hell am I in this wagon with them? Why am I right here? Why am I not riding next to you? You know? But hey, Hakuna Matata, right?
Hakuna Matata
He's no worries.
Right, Lex?
for the rest of our days.
It's problem free.
Philosophy.
Hakuna Matata.
Tour? Where?
I know.
When I was a young warthog.
When I was a young
warthog. Very good. Okay, I don't have to keep going now.
It's your turn.
No, it's my turn. All right. So now continuing with the episode
Let's
now.
go get my
Wait.
I grabbed my mic too, and then he goes, "No, it's my turn." I was like, "I'm sorry."
So now the scouts, they continue to travel outside the gates during nightfall. Aaron, he can be heard saying, wait, back it up. You're joking, right? This guy knew? And then we now know that he's talking to Hanji. Aaron continues, he knew and he kept quiet? And Hanji, she answers,
Afraid so. Just about sums up where we are with him. Cat's out of the bag now, of course. He's not willing to talk yet, but we'll see how he feels after a harsh dose of reality. Faith keeps him quiet. First-hand experience, though.
And Aaron, he aggressively responds, to hell with that. No, we're doing this backwards. If this son of a bitch knows something, he needs to come out with it. Humanity's on the brink of extinction, and all you care about is keeping your oath? And then Mikasa tries to calm Aaron down.
Hey, take it easy. You're still not fully recovered.
And then Levi.
Hey, sit the F down, Aaron.
Yeah. And then Levi pulls out his handgun. We see it pressing it against Pastor Nick's side. There's more than one way to get the truth. Granted, I may not be in top form at the moment, but it doesn't take much strength to squeeze a trigger. That said, I'm genuinely hoping I won't have to blow a hole in you to settle this. How about you? And then Hanji informs Levi.
Threatening him doesn't work, Levi. Trust me on that. Agree with him or not, there's no denying our priest here is a man of principle, which, of course, leads me to wonder, if he's so willing to talk, what in heaven's name do you imagine he's putting above the fate of humanity?
And we see Pastor Nick, deep in thought, as the others wonder.
Boggs left a comment. Boggs goes, sorry. No, that was my cue to read.
Captain
Boggs
Boggy?
said, Captain Boggy. Oh, there's another one. Thank you. Thank you.
Captain Boggy?
I think you might have been talking about Levi. Anyways, Boggs says, birds in a cage, always one of the greatest symbolisms in the show.
You want to elaborate?
Yeah.
Titan Bull. It's like the walls are a bird cage.
Okay.
They're the birds in the bird cage. Titan Bull is a bird cage. They're the birds.
Bulls or cages?
Cages are the bulls. And then Eddie says that he likes the little handgun. I can't tell if he was talking about my little handgun.
Like your handgun, if he likes the
At
handgun
first,
from
he's
the
talking
episode.
about the one that
I'm going to say he likes your handgun, Zach.
Thank you.
What if Eddie's like, no.
No. I meant
I'm
the
waiting.
handgun.
Actually, I
just
like
wanted to
Pastor
just go.
Nick's
No, I meant
or
Levi's.
Levi's.
All right. Again,
Go
though,
silent and let us watch.
this guy is so intense with not talking. Again?
Clearly.
Again?
Because then we... I did meet Levi. He said, I like Levi's gun.
Levi's.
Sorry, whenever we start
okay,
talking,
Zach.
I just stop looking at the note.
But no, seriously though, like, Pastor Nick, he's like sticking to his gun.
Yeah, he really is, as Hanji said,
He's sticking to Levi's gun.
Fuck.
to Levi's gun. Not Zach.
anything today.
Sorry. Yeah.
Looked at each other.
We looked at each other and I saw Zach go. And I was like, sticking to Levi's gun.
Yeah, sticking to Levi's gun.
But Levi doesn't want to do that. No, he wants answers.
I feel like Levi does want to do it.
Yeah, maybe. But again, Hanji knows firsthand that Pastor Nick is not going to talk. I literally was hanging this dude off of the top of the wall.
Dude was hanging on by his toes and still was like, kill me. Let me unhand
I
me.
don't know.
What? I thought you were gonna make a reference or something. No, nothing.
I'm on the edge of glory.
That's what he was.
Oh, that's what.
And
I
I'm
was like,
hanging
why
out a
is he
moment
not
with
talking?
you.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna go like referencing like
Yeah.
the.
I thought he was
the
gonna do the
edge
Joker reference.
of glory.
Oh, that's a better one.
That's what I thought he was gonna do because I was setting it up for that.
Oh,
Huh?
okay. Zach, go to chats. Say it again, Lex.
Want me to keep setting it up? Yeah, he was hanging on by his toes, and hanging on the edge of the wall, screaming, "Unhand me!"
Yeah, it reminded me of something.
And then
Reminded me of a certain scene. What scene did it remind you of, Zach? Zach, please.
I'm literally setting you up to
I
talk.
know.
Didn't it remind you of Dark Knight? With the Joker hanging Rachel over?
Dark who?
And then we're literally going to have Batman saying, "Let her go." And what's Joker
You
say?
mean Man Bat?
No, what does the Joker say?
Vengeance.
What does he say, Lex? He goes, "Very poor choice of words." And he
choice
drops
of
her and
words.
he laughs.
I can't do the impression.
No?
I just had to let AJ do it.
You could have done Batman.
I can't have anything today. You can't give it to me. I want it to be earned.
All right. Okay.
Eddie, you killed him.
Yeah. Eddie, you told.
Those two words, and one of them
Kyron roasted me
isn't. One of them
first.
isn't even a word. Those two words just crushed him.
Yeah.
Kyron hurt me for so our own
Yeah.
team is coming after me.
Yeah, the core four.
Sorry, bro.
Attack
All right.
on
This
Zach.
is mutiny.
A Zach on Titan.
So now continuing on here, we now see Sasha, and we see another scout riding.
Meat
They're
girl.
traveling very fast to their desired location. Sasha, she tells the other scout,
Up ahead, you see? That's the village.
and then the scout responds.
The village where you're from?
And Sasha, she answers.
No, but it's close. My people live in the forest. It's okay. Go on ahead.
And the scout tells Sasha,
All right. Find your home and raise the alarm.
and Sasha answers.
Yes, sir.
So now we see the scout heading in a different direction. We zoom in on Sasha's focused, determined face as she travels back home. Sasha now can hear her father's voice. Oh gosh, this should be interesting here. She hears her father's voice. Good Lord, again with this? Sasha, you can't always be stuffing your face. That was like low-key, like cool bar too.
No,
But-
that was really good.
That was actually on point.
That was really good.
The end of it was
you
cool
had,
bar.
you had the little accent.
I'll
too.
try to continue on with the accent here, but I was already dreading this voice, but all right.
Nah, you got it. If
So
anyone's
Sasha-
gonna do it, it's you.
So Sasha,
Too late, Eddie. You've broken me.
no, Zach should still have his fun. Yes.
No, it's actually still having fun.
So
Fun. Sorry.
what?
Do you know where that's from?
No, but this, yeah, I know it's from Cat in the Hat, right?
Yeah.
But I was thinking too of like something that Zach actually mentioned to me, like well for the podcast about fun.
I literally in my head, I was like, oh, I had 3 funs today.
Yeah, he had like a SpongeBob themed kind of like thing, right? Where
Yeah, I went to a place called Guildhall where it's like a
Oh, that's in
gamer-
Uptown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's SpongeBob themed this week. So they have a drink called FUN, but it's like fun with SpongeBob or Plankton. I got a fun with Plankton. I
Okay.
got 3 fun with Plankton.
so you can still have your fun.
You can have more fun.
I'll go have another fun.
Like I had 3 funs already.
It was $9 for
Damn,
a really good drink.
worth it.
I would just,
That was cheap.
I just go there.
It's
for
a
the-
nice
for the
drink.
board games.
All right,
I just have a wall of board.
I'm ready to continue trying to do this damn voice.
All right, you got it,
Good
man.
job.
So Sasha, she now recalls a memory. Give it here. Spit it out. We're smoking that for the winter. Oh, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Out of context, that we're smoking that for the winter.
For crying out loud.
Giving oh my gosh.
Get
Why can't I think of the
moonshine
name?
vibes.
I don't know.
Yeah, like Moon. It's like that old Western movie where we always.
Getting Red Dead vibe.
Yeah, it's giving Red Dead vibes. Yeah.
All right, this should be a fun episode, guys.
What is
It's just
it?
me
If you-
trying to
Have you heard? You've
sustain
seen
this.
Dragon Ball
What
Z
is it?
Abridged?
Ridiculous 6? Is that what I'm thinking of?
Oh gosh, the Netflix movie with Adam Sandler. Is that what you're thinking of?
I think so. Is it like a Western?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Like a westernish.
That might be what I'm
Western.
thinking of.
Have you've seen Dragon Ball Z Abridged?
Just from what you've shown me, I believe.
Oh,
Is there a character that sounds like this kind of?
you're doing the voice perfectly.
Really?
He's like, it's like, episode
You're
1 of
doing-
Dragon Ball Z where it's the farmer.
Accent has transcended.
No.
Episode 1 of Dragon Ball Z.
No.
like Vegeta and Nappa land. Or no, not Nappa. This is Raditz land. And there's the farmer and Raditz does it, and the power level's like 5.
No.
Never mind.
So that's okay.
You're doing a good voice. You're doing a good job.
Thank you for the compliment. Yes. I already know. I'm already gonna hate this, but okay. Well, so now this memory that Sasha's recalling shows her father trying to pry a piece of meat out of Sasha's mouth. Not surprising. He is able to release the meat from her mouth as the as the piece of meat falls on the ground. Sasha, she then decides to push her father's face away, right, by pushing it up in the air with her palm, as she is like a wild animal, aggressively picks up the meat from the ground with her mouth. Not quite as demonic as from the earlier episode
with Krista,
but she does go like a crazy little like
yeah. Yeah, she's you can tell she lives in the forest.
Oh, she's a forest kid for sure. And then Sasha's father, says, "You little, show some restraint. Fine, eat your fill, idiot kid."
This is where she wasn't normal.
Yeah, it's not normal. Sasha's father walks away as she hides behind a tree to finish eating that piece of meat.
Great.
And then Sasha's father takes a seat and he sighs. "Sasha, look around you. Ever wonder how things got to be the way they are? Why the forest is disappearing? Why game's so hard to come by these days? Or doesn't it concern you?" And then Sasha aggressively and quickly eats and then swallows a piece of meat. You can hear the dramatic
oh.
And then she says,
"Sure it does. People are." I almost gave her an accent.
But okay, so
she kind of does have one at this point.
She does a little bit, but it's very subtle. But also, she's not as kind of like, "Sure it does." It's more like an aggressive, like, "Sure it does."
Okay,
people are coming in here and helping themselves.
Thank you for the notes. Okay.
So, she quickly eats and then swallows the piece of meat.
"Sure it does. People are coming in here." I can't with the accent. "People are coming in here and helping themselves to what used to be ours. It's why I'm hungry all the time."
Sure. Yeah. Well, Sasha's father responds, "Yeah, that's true. On the face of it. But where else you expect the folks to go when they lose their homes? They got a right to live, don't they?" And then Sasha tells her father,
"It's their own fault for losing their homes. Not like that gives them the right to steal."
And then Sasha's father.
Fasha, I am your father.
I'm clearly I'm killing this right now, guys. I'm doing an amazing job.
Yeah, you're doing so good.
Sasha's father now informs her they lost their because I'm tight. I have to be focused here.
Ready?
Salud.
Let's resync. 3, 2, 1.
No. You segue me into this.
Oh, I get to be narrator of the Armin?
Yeah, be the narrator for now. For this little moment here.
Fasha's father. No, I'm kidding.
Me too.
Sasha's father now informs her,
it's their own fault for losing their homes. Not like that gives them the right to steal.
No, that's Sasha's line.
Oh.
You're doing so good, AJ.
I felt like I was like, damn, that was I did such a good job with that one.
That was really good.
Wrong
but
character.
I wish Sasha spoke like that.
For losing their homes. No, but he says they lost their homes because of Titans. Monsters. Can you stop? Can we get focused here, Lex? Okay, are you okay?
Why are you asking me?
Do you need to take a quick 5?
You're the one that is taking
Mom and Dad
20
are fighting
minutes
again.
to say one line.
Mom and Dad are fighting again.
Do you look at this line though? Do you see this line I have to deliver right here?
Mom and Dad are fighting again.
I know.
All right.
Don't make me turn this car around, mister.
We get McDonald's.
All right. Again, Zach.
Are we there
we
yet?
got this.
Are we there yet?
We got this.
I got it.
I have to pee.
Sasha's father now informs her.
They lost their homes because of Titans. Monsters punched a hole clean through Walmaria. Where else are people gonna go? Wasn't their choice. They had to survive somehow. So they cleared the forest and used it for farmland.
Am I still going or are you going to do it? Okay, cool. Sasha's father looks at his bow and arrows.
Maybe it's time for us to let go. Surrender the old ways. We're not gonna starve. Government's willing to pay us, We'll make money raising horses.
A shocked and surprised Sasha gasps and says,
"What? If we turn our back on hunting, we turn our back on who we are. Why should I care about what happens to the other people who've always looked down at us like we're a bunch of savages?"
Sasha's father responds,
I'll tell you why. We're in this together. The world belongs to each other, each and every one of us. We're human. Humans are social animals. It's all fine and good to move to the beat of your own drum. But when land is scarce, you gotta fall in step with the herd. Think about the greater good.
That was good. Good.
I like that. Defiant Sasha tells her father,
No, I won't do it. We've lived here all our lives, the way our ancestors taught us to. I'm not going to change. Screw the greater good. What about us?
sorry, it sounded like my car. Sasha's father takes a long look at Sasha.
Right. Then, if that's how you really feel.
Zach.
Oh, shoot. I'm not used to being the one who reads. He takes a deep breath and looks at the sunlight shining through the forest.
Shannon.
Sorry, you guys are rubbing off on me.
Eke out of living in these woods. Live by the old ways, like the others. But I'll tell you something. You'd best be willing to die by the old ways too. 'Cause make no mistake, Sasha, trouble is coming sooner or later. And when it does... Now that was your car. Okay.
That does sound like my car.
And when it does, there'll be no begging for help from the people you've turned your back on. If it means the difference between being a part of something larger than myself and scraping by on my own, I say screw tradition. It's time to move on. What about you? Are you brave enough to take that step with me? Trade the wilderness of your ancestors for a share of civilization? Or is our fellow man just not worth the hassle?
Sasha thinks about her father's words.
Oh, we did it, guys. We got through that.
Yeah.
All
That
right.
made me uncomfy.
Why?
I'm not used to being the narrator.
Really?
Oh.
Threw me off.
And that was a really interesting line when Sasha's dad just completely just changed his voice and said, "Now that's your car." That was really cool.
Yeah. You know. It's kind of weird. The range he has is very weird.
Yeah,
very
it's almost
strange.
as weird as Mikasa
They have
singing to
cars?
Armin.
We can't get cars in the forest, huh? Everybody outside the
We're
forest. They don't have
hunters. I'm
cars.
not giving up our ways. Get in the car, Sasha.
Get in the goddamn van.
I want to know going forward now if maybe Zach can do this voice. But Zach, can you deliver one of these lines? You choose which line you want to deliver for Sasha's father. I want to hear you do it.
Not the
Like out of the ones you just did?
not the
Yeah, any of these lines, yeah. I want to hear you deliver it as Sasha's
I
father.
want to insult Sasha. Let's see. I'm so...
where he calls her an idiot.
Good Lord. Again with this, Sasha? You can't always be stuffing your face. Give it here. Spit it out. We're smoking that for the winter. Oh, for crying out loud.
So that's pretty good.
That was pretty solid.
That was pretty
White,
solid.
what did you expect?
I don't know what to expect.
I don't really know.
I think we should talk
All I
about this
know is
for the rest of the podcast.
that one Pix's guy.
I don't know if I
He's got
can.
a really good idea about
I'll just
them
sing
Lady
All right.
Titan.
I am so out of
Lex.
focus.
Your turn. Deliver one of those lines.
Time out. Can we fix her?
Yeah.
What happened to you, Lex?
I don't know. My camera hates me.
Okay, well,
Fixed it.
prepare yourself, Lex, because you're going to deliver one of those lines now as Sasha's father. I want to hear you deliver it.
Can I just do
wait,
a
am I
very?
Sasha's
Can I just
father
do
now?
a very southern Sasha?
No.
Am I
Sasha's
Sasha's
father.
father now?
Am I Sasha's father?
Maybe.
Sasha's father?
Maybe. I haven't decided yet.
Am I father Sasha?
The council has yet to.
So please vote.
I want you to continue being the narrator
I'll do
this
short
episode.
one. You little.
Why aren't you
Show some
singing?
restraint. Fine. Eat your fill, idiot kid.
Damn, that was pretty good too. Yeah, I forgot Lexi's
My
got
question is,
that.
why
that
wasn't he
rap.
I have a
singing?
man voice. I can go deep.
Why are we singing? Can you imagine trying to sing in that
Doors
voice?
and turn them lights down low.
Oh, that's way too deep.
Put some music
that.
on that soft and slow.
All right.
Sasha continues traveling back home as she appears to be riding through the forest. Sasha asks herself,
How long has it been? 3 years? Surely he'd have the sense to pick him and leave by now.
I have so much power right now. I love this.
Do it. Enjoy it while you can.
Oh God.
As,
I don't like the way you worded that.
as Sasha continues home, she notices rather large tracks in the forest. She notices large footsteps. Sorry, that's throwing me off. Oh, there's still more. She notices large footsteps, which has her very concerned and worried.
Impossible. All the way out here? Can they really have gotten this far? That does it. This place isn't safe anymore.
Sasha travels through a large sunlight wall, and it goes silent for a moment. Sasha opens her eyes, and the sound returns to the sound of Sasha gasping in concern. Sasha notices something mind-blowing to her.
Whoa. When did that get built?
She notices an entire new landscape has been built and upgraded to her first home. To her forest home.
To her first term.
To her first home.
To her first home.
To her forest home.
To her first term.
Jesus. To her forest home. Sasha and her house jump.
It's not as easy as it looks, is it?
No, it's not. It's not that easy.
Sasha and her house jumps.
Sasha and her house jumps. Sasha and her
AJ,
horse.
you have to save it, please.
Okay, let's.
Yeah, you got it, Zach. You got it. You got it.
I don't think any of us can talk.
You got it, Zach.
Today is a weird day. Sasha and her horse jump over a newly constructed drawbridge gate. We see a home with the door wide open, and we can hear lip smacking, chewing, and the noise of a body being ripped apart. Inside of the home, we see a little girl frozen as she sits with her eyes wide open, filled with trauma. We now hear a female struggling to breathe. As we get clarity as to what is exactly happening in the house, we notice right beside this little girl, a titan is slowly consuming her mother.
This is a tough scene.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that meat was pretty tough too.
All right. That's
Sorry.
a little uncalled for.
We see Sasha arrive at the scene outside of the home. The titan continues to feast as it has started with her legs. The mother shakes in pain as she groans and gasps with every breath. The mother manages to open her eyes to notice her daughter sitting beside this unnerving trauma, not moving, frozen in place. Finally, the little girl moves as she turns her head to witness Sasha, now screaming as she swings an axe towards the titan. To be continued.
To be continued. Very good.
Yeah,
All right.
that's a tough. This is a really tough scene.
Let's talk about it. So let's get into our final thoughts here, and let's talk about all that kind of just transpired right now. This is a tough scene to watch, and when you think about it, like this little girl is
She's gonna be the most jacked up person.
literally beside her mother, being eaten alive, eaten alive by this titan that is a smaller stature of titan, and he's just
Hey, titan.
the sound you hear in the background, right, of the chewing, the titan's lips smacking.
It made
stuff.
me uncomfortable.
Yeah, and the mother just like her kind of like, breathing, but it's I don't know, it's
Like I rewatched at least this portion of the episode twice, like once earlier in the week and then once literally like on my way over here.
Mhm.
And as I'm pulling up, all you hear is just the
like, yeah, it's,
like the squishy chewy, and I was like,
I don't like that.
yeah,
and I had to turn my volume down in my car because it made me uncomfy.
Yeah, I don't like that.
it's it's a very disgusting scene, but Sasha, she arrives, and she doesn't hesitate. She goes in to try to save.
At least what's left of them all.
Yeah. And that's something that we'll talk about next episode. But Sasha, she was very surprised to see the upgrades that were made to her home, right? And then as we take a look at it, they did a pretty damn good job of what did she say? 3 years. It's been 3 years.
Yeah.
And in that time, like, they really did build themselves a nice kind of
They modernized very quick.
yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Civilization.
So we'll go ahead, Eddie's. What did Eddie say?
But he goes, not underestimating Titans, but that one wasn't even that big, lol.
Yeah.
Yeah,
very
that was
true.
like human sized.
Yeah, and then Lex, what did Marco say?
Sasha be eating like that too.
True. Honestly.
Yeah, true.
Sasha
They be
does,
eating the
but
same way.
She smacks as she eats and stuff.
Sasha's is more like
Yeah.
Hers is very LMAO for real.
dribbly.
Are you really laughing your ass off? Are you really, Eddie?
Oh my god, I'm farting at you and coming laughing so hard.
Oh my god, I'm sitting, coming and crying and rolling on the floor.
Oh my gosh. But this is weird because the scene we got before this, like Sasha, she was so defiantly against helping. She just wanted to do things that she's accustomed to.
Mm-hmm.
And
For our ancestors.
we have,
She's used to. She doesn't want change.
yeah, we have Sasha's father who wants to make a change.
Which
You
is a very weird role.
Yeah.
Normally it'd be reversed.
You have the
younger
old school
generation.
traditional
Yeah, normally,
mentality, yeah, and then
It'd
you
be the
have
older one who
the
wants to keep tradition.
yeah. But I mean, that's why Sasha she's so damn hungry, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Because people be coming in here taking her land, and
coming
you
in
know,
here, taking our land.
Taking my horses. Getting
taking
my
whatever.
game.
But yeah, this how this kind of like little intermission part of the actual episode ended. Oh man, it's
It's nasty.
yeah.
It left a sour taste in my mouth.
Yeah. And like you said, Zach, this girl
Weird feeling in my
does go
ears.
through some serious trauma.
Yes.
And we see a little bit more of this girl in season 4.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And we get to really understand what impact it made on her, right? The fact that, you know, Sasha, she's here.
Mm-hmm.
So again, something we'll talk about. But any other thoughts you guys want to go ahead and include as we talk about this episode and what we kind of saw? Obviously, this episode is it's titled "I'm Home" for the reason that, you know, Sasha made her way home.
Coming home after leaving to be like, I'm going to go fight for humanity, or, you know, whatever they wanted to do, and then come back and be like, Titans have breached the wall near my home, and now I have to go back home, and now it's completely different. And I mean, we'll find out more in Connie's situation, but
Another character that's
so many sad moments.
making their way home. Yeah. That's the thing, is that we're getting these moments that are like, they're very significant.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then these are moments where we're
Tough.
getting like, these are going to be impactful moments for these characters going forward and how it develops their character, right? And, you know, in order to have good character development, there has to unfortunately be some sort of trauma, some sort of, you know, moment that is significant. It's something that we even talked about with our top 3 favorite characters. One of the characters you mentioned as kind of like a mentor, father figure, and something of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was like, oh well. Usually those characters, things don't end well for them.
Yeah.
Because of the significance that the impact that it's gonna make on
The character development.
the student,
Mm-hmm.
right? I will say, spoiler alert, that you know, Sasha's father's still kicking. He's still out there.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not voicing him.
He's still
Yeah. That's why Zach.
You know, Zach would have voiced him. It would have
Zach
been a
only
different
voices
story.
People who dies.
Crafty narrator, man. You.
I
I have the power now.
Yeah.
I can
We'll
rewrite
see.
the story.
It'll be a big episode for you. I don't know if it's next episode or the following episode, but it'll be a big Connie episode coming up
I
soon.
have the following one.
So, big episode for Zach.
Connie
That one
dies.
should be fun. But yeah, so we're all out of our thoughts a little bit.
Brain empty.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a long week.
It has.
But thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah, for sure.
And you
We
out there
appreciate
too.
it. Thank you guys for all the comments today. You guys were talking a lot.
I know. We
We
were
enjoyed
able,
it.
We were able to cover a couple of different topics, talking
know.
about some of our
We
faves.
should have like a Q&A episode with making an OVA.
Yeah.
Because I would love to
I
just
wouldn't be
keep
against
talking
that.
to you guys all day.
I'd like to talk about.
And we could have two.
Anime in
We could
general.
have it both from there and from here.
Yeah, how was that, Lex?
Fine.
How was the TikTok experience?
I just sat here on camera, which is what I do here. I kind of just tried to act like
nothing different.
Yeah, I tried to just act like it was the same thing, but then I forgot that there's actually like comments and stuff on here. But But I mean, in general.
Oh, Eddie, so you guys are done? Eddie, give us a topic to talk about. What do you want us to talk about, Eddie?
Don't shush tumbles.
Give us a topic, Eddie. Let us know. We'll keep talking. Right now, our brains are fried, and we're kind of just like, all right, what should we talk about next?
Have any anime-related questions? Go ahead and comment them. Go ahead. We'll talk about them.
Besides Eddie, actually, you didn't even tell us your top 3 favorite anime.
Oh yeah,
You only told us your top 3 favorite characters. So Eddie, you got to tell us what are your top 3 favorite anime, and then we'll talk about that. Yeah.
Any questions?
Any questions?
Any questions? This is your
Might have
brain.
the answers. Do you guys want me to do impressions again, or okay?
Do this. Do this one. Do this one. Do we know how long we've been recording?
Good luck.
Hour and a half.
Hour and 37 minutes.
Yeah, I got a nice time brain.
Yeah, very good. Can you do the Simpsons scene, Lex? With the cat, the Simpsons and the cat. Can you do it?
I don't think I can. I mean, I could say it, but it's not going to sound like Homer.
The snap was how he gets his voice changing abilities.
Yeah, every sip is a different voice.
I just like Snapple.
You can do it?
Wait for Lex to do it.
This is so bad. How do you do this?
Want me to do it? All right. So again, I don't know why we're doing impressions again, but thank you, Eddie. Actually,
All right, cool.
now we're not gonna do the impressions.
Anyways,
Right on cue.
And he goes, oh man, ... AOT, Naruto, and One Punch Man. I haven't seen too many anime to choose, but I've seen like 3 others.
All right.
Not surprised AOT
Brother, you've
is
got a
number one.
whole lot more out there.
AOT is my number 1 for sure, and 2 that maybe you haven't seen or that are on my top is actually number 1 for Lex, as well as Eddie. If you haven't seen Death Note, watch Death Note. Marco can't hear anything.
Ooh, Marco, you got to exit and come back. Hopefully that fixes it, buddy.
Yeah, never
Yeah.
mind. Fixed.
Oh, I
Very
fixed
cool.
it.
Yeah, good job, Lex. That was quick.
Yeah.
Watch Hunter x Hunter.
But
Thank you, Marco.
yeah, and then
Watch One Piece.
Tokyo Ghoul. I love Tokyo Ghoul.
One Piece.
Yo, go.
One Piece.
One Piece. If you want to
You'll
just
never run out of episodes.
Devilman Crybaby. Devilman Crybaby.
Scared me. You'll
No,
never
no,
run
I'm
out of
done with it.
episodes.
You can have your phone back.
You've had your fill.
AJ.
You've had
What?
it for you.
Were you texting me something?
Yeah.
Are we keeping secrets?
Oh,
I just saw your
I
text.
just sent that to someone.
I just saw your text from like an hour ago. Can I read it out loud? Zach? The text you sent me an hour ago?
Zach.
Yeah. I just sent another text very similar to that to someone else, and I have to explain myself, tell them why.
So this is an hour ago, guys, while we were filming, and or while we were streaming here, and Zach texted me saying, "I've been recommended One Piece, Death Note, Tokyo Ghoul,
And
yeah,
Devilman
watch 'em."
Crybaby.
But Zach texted me an hour ago. I forgot to go pee pee.
I just went to go
hour
text
ago?
you right now and say, hey, I've got to go pee still. And I
Who did
sent
you text that to?
my aunt.
Okay.
I still have to go
we're
pee.
talking about a trip, and she's right. The text
It's
with her
like
is
your
right under the
last
text with you.
sent.
And I just said I gotta go pee pee.
I gotta go pee pee. Okay.
Oh, great.
Well, we gotta hurry up and say the ads then, because Zach has to pee.
Yeah, I guess Zach has
Zach,
to
for you
pee.
to earn your pee privileges, you must end.
No. I don't want to put that.
Get art from ArtofCesar. Awesome. Let's go. We hate, but we love. Bye.
Wow, really just stole my line like that.
She said end it.
All right. I like how you just pull out Caesar. That's it.
I
Like,
know.
all right.
There, we have like
Fandomion code
four other
LEX.
things.
AnimeCrunch. Okay. Hate, love, bye. Gotta pee.
You forgot like 2 other things, but all right.
All right.
YouTube, Twitch,
guys,
Instagram.
That wraps up another episode
You better finish your
of
snap.
I like how you, since you're doing it slower, you made
Attack.
your voice deeper,
The Talk
like reverbed.
Season 2 episode
You just
2
read it like Hisoka.
part 1.
It didn't change at all.
Yeah, it did. He added some.
Part
Ah.
1.
Oh, Marco's top 3.
I'm home. Gone.
JoJo is goated. Evangelion is goated.
JoJo, Evangelion, or Devilman Crybaby. They have similar storylines.
All goated.
Interesting.
I've never
I still can't
seen
believe I just
Evangelion.
embarrassed myself and told my aunt that I have to go pee.
It's okay.
It happens, man.
Better than saying anything else.
Can you unsend messages on?
Check out Before the Fall. Okay.
I know. Check out for the fall.
You can't unsend messages yet.
Remember, new episodes will be
Oh.
streamed live
Oh.
every Sunday on Twitch. If the streaming schedule changes, Zach will make sure to update all of you.
On the
Attack the Talk Instagram.
at Attack the Talk podcast.
Yeah, guys. If you guys want to see the episode at a later date, episodes will be available every Thursday. Well, every Thursday, hopefully. We had a little hiccup there, technical difficulties last week, guys. We apologize for that.
Yeah. Thank you for bearing with us.
Yeah. So, but they should be available every Thursday on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you guys get your audio podcast, and you can find the video podcast on Spotify and on YouTube. If you guys are watching this on YouTube and this is Thursday, don't forget to like. Please comment.
Marco's trying to keep us by saying
Subscribe.
cool stuff.
They send some deep lessons.
I like how AOT is so
when it
realistic.
comes to how messed the real world can be. Ain't that the truth, huh? Especially nowadays.
Yeah.
I mean, the way the world
Yeah,
is
for
going
sure,
on, there's a
Marco.
lot of craziness happening. And
Great
the last thing we need in this world are titans.
Yeah. Oh my
You guys
gosh.
need to
Yeah.
watch Evangelion.
Yeah, you know,
That's
well,
deep lessons.
kind of
Yeah.
watching a little anime called One
And some
Piece. So
trauma. Just a little one.
it's a little one.
It's only like 1,000.
Pocket size.
You mean my favorite anime?
Shinji is wrong for that hospital scene. What is going on?
They're talking about
Facts.
Evangelion.
Big fucking facts. Thank you, Marco.
Yeah.
I like Marco.
Yeah.
Facts. Okay, continue. I gotta.
Where was I? I'll have to start over.
I tried to start over the episode, actually. I forgot where we're at.
No, but yeah, guys. So Linktree. Check out the Linktree.
Yeah.
You guys have not already.
Super
Lexi
easy.
is its creator. And Lexi did a good job.
I am the Linktree
with all the
mother.
little Linktree babies that Lexi has created.
Yes, my children.
Lexi worked very hard on
My
creating
Linktree
them.
spawn.
And one of those babies was incorrect as it took us to a random podcast called
yeah.
The Talk. And didn't work out. So Lexi
It's been
has corrected it.
fixed.
She fixed her child.
wow, that's really none of my children are okay. Anyways,
Fate series
I don't
is
have
goated. I haven't
kids.
seen it yet, but it's on my list. I'm literally gonna watch that right after I finish.
Still never
Which
mind.
one?
I'm not gonna say it.
Actually,
Huh?
never mind. I literally just
You're done right now? So you caught up so you can watch.
what was I?
Fate?
I just watched the One Piece movie today. No, yeah, I'll watch the Fate series starting tonight,
Interesting. Okay.
and then I need to watch Code Geass Lelouch.
All right, guys. Well, yeah, Linktree. But what about it, Lex? That was fun? Fun creating it?
It was okay. I mean,
It's pretty useful. I think it's useful.
yeah, it's extremely useful.
Yeah, it is, huh?
It's why this is making me uncomfortable.
Is it? Oh, you're uncomfortable talking about your children, huh?
No, about all right. Just the way that you're
Which one's your
talking to
favorite?
me.
Which one's your favorite child?
I don't Fandomion.
Oh, the Fandomian one? Yeah.
Because it helps me.
It helps you.
And I'm a broke college student. I know I kept saying, don't send me money, guys. Don't send me money. My Venmo is like someone knows.
No.
You know? Guys, I'm really broke. Anyways, can you close us out, please?
Yeah, guys. Of course, make sure to follow us at Attack to Talk Podcast on Instagram for all your updates. Merch time. All right, guys. In our link tree, there is a child link that Lexi has created that is
Child link.
yeah, that's
That's
it's
such
your,
a weird
it's your
way to
child.
describe it. That really threw me off.
It is your child, is it not? You created it. You're its creator. So these are your children. So one of your
Okay.
children is AnimeCrunch.
One of my kids, yeah.
Where it will take you, if you go to that link, guys, it'll take you to their online store and you can browse through all the different anime merch that they have. You can purchase the items that catch your eye. They have a lot of different stuff, a lot of different Funko Pops, figurines. There are some they have banners.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of different stuff, guys. So go and click on that link.
Yeah.
Click on the link, do a little browse. You might find something you like. And another place you can go ahead and get your merch, guys, is there's also a Fandomion link in our link tree. And remember, guys, Lexi has a promo code for you guys to use at Fandomion. Use that promo code Lex at Fandomion. Let Lexi help you. And you can help Lexi by using that promo code LEX.
Yeah.
And yeah, so again, the promo code is
L
E and X.
Close enough.
Right? At Fandomion.
I tried.
Click that link and it will send you straight to their online store. Again, they have an extensive
I'm like hiding behind
search of
You can still see
different anime stuff, right, Lex?
that one.
Huh?
At Fandomion?
Oh yeah, they have all kinds of stuff. They update me whenever there is new stuff. I think their newest is Haikyuu merch, and then before that it was My Hero Academia merch. But they have more than just anime stuff. They have, you know, all kinds of stuff. They probably have Stranger Things stuff out now, honestly,
Yeah.
since that just is a new thing.
Are they selling grandfather clocks?
Probably not. But they do sell, like, obviously they sell more than just clothing. I mean, you can get all kinds of stuff.
You want to turn the speaker on, Zach? Since we're on the
kinds of
topic at hand here.
merchandise.
Since we're on the topic at
Opening my
hand
big
here.
old mouth.
I want to get a Hellfire Club shirt.
But so you said they have what, Lex? What merch?
Probably Stranger Things merch.
Stranger Things merch, huh? I kind of like
Lucky
that.
you were not big enough to get banned yet. You were so lucky you were not big enough to get banned for this yet.
I know, about to say we would totally get banned if this would get claimed for sure.
You know what? Some would say that if you hear this, it's bad news, right?
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully people don't hear this and it's bad news for us.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I don't hear anything.
It's bad news for my bladder.
It's true. We're just rambling on and on, aren't we? Look at us,
I
man.
know,
A
look at
couple
us
of
go.
ramblers. All right.
I think it's all you, but okay.
But yeah, guys, go ahead and check out that Fandomion link. Also, if you guys are interested, that's too bad. If you guys are interested in art, we have an ArtofCesar link that will send you straight to their Etsy store, to his Etsy store. And you can browse through his many amazing artwork and purchase the art that that Zach is currently getting, so he can go ahead and display. But yeah, guys, go to that link. You can check out what he has available. He has, I believe, 20 different pieces of art that you can purchase on his Etsy store, and go to his Instagram.
Whatever.
That is ArtofCesar on Instagram. Okay. Yeah, guys, you can go check it out. We've shown this one before. It's amazing. It's the detail that it has.
Aww.
Incredible. It looks like Venom is very much into eating Lexi's head because he wants brains. But yeah, Caesar is very cool, and he makes amazing art. Check it out.
Kiss the bride.
Like that. Very cool. I also have a Joaquin Phoenix Joker piece of art that, if you guys are not aware of, looks like they really are doing a Joker 2. I thought it was all just something that was potentially...
Because Joaquin is very much of like a one-off indie,
Yeah.
you know, art.
You know,
Not
very
much like
strange.
a multiple.
There's my guy right there.
Focused way better.
Yeah. It's my guy Joaquin right there. Something that, again, Caesar drew up, and it's unbelievable. Go check out his art, guys, for sure. I want to take the time, guys, to go ahead and thank you guys so much for just the continuous support.
More art. You guys should check out Marco.
Why'd you whisper that?
Because I don't know, to be low key about it, because I didn't know if he wanted me to shout him out or not.
Well, let's ask Marco. Marco, do you want Lexi to shout you out? You have time to go and respond. I'm going to go ahead and thank you guys.
Your art skills,
But
I think they're important.
I want to thank you guys so much for just supporting us. You know, you guys being a part of our live streams, it has been so much fun. I enjoy this new part of recording, and
this new aspect of live conversation.
Like, it's so cool having you guys joining us in our discussions and literally just taking the time as we just kind of steer our focus away from the episode. And Marcus said, yes, please, we'll get to you right now, buddy.
Definitely an adjustment.
But yeah, it's an adjustment for sure.
But it's a really exciting, fun adjustment. I'm glad that we are adjusting in this way.
I enjoy
We're growing.
I like being able to converse with you guys live.
It's so nice.
and it's amazing. And I appreciate you guys for just sticking around and watching us and being a part of this episode and stuff. And yeah, guys. We very much want you guys to continue being a part of our live streams so that we can continue to have our fun little, banter and our different topics. Later, we talked about 3 different topics at one point today. And it's fun, man. It's
anime related for sure.
Yeah,
but
it's just a lot of fun. So thank you guys for the support and looking forward to more of our chats. But Lexi, go ahead and want to plug Marco?
If I had access to my phone, I would tell you guys his Instagram handle. Marco, do you want to put your Instagram handle in the chat, please? But Marco is a friend of mine who he does some. Okay, yeah, this helps. Let me go to my own account.
Check it out. Yeah.
But Marco is a friend of mine who, very artistic guy. I think his drawing skills are absolutely amazing. And I've never told Marco this before. I've just seen his art on Instagram and have never talked to him about his art before. It's just been me and his brother talking about his art behind his back, about how good he is and how proud we are of him.
Some friend you are, yeah. Cool.
And I mean, I don't...
I guess that's a good way to talk behind somebody's back, I guess, right?
Yeah. To be like, hey, this is really... Why isn't it searching? There we go. His Instagram,
which he just put right now in chat,
is it's MarcMamone. So it's Marco Mamone, and
what the heck?
he does art that is all anime related. He draws anime characters and everything.
Oh,
You're welcome, Marco. I think that he's really skilled and really good, and I just forget sometimes how good he is, because when you do hang out with him, he never talks about it. It's just something that he's does on his own, is passionate about, and I think it's so cool.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you guys just want to check it out, that'd be cool. I know that he would appreciate it. I just think, if you guys want to see more anime related art, why not plug in a friend of ours who you see in our chat and we talk to and talks to us. And
yeah,
really, really good.
Check him out.
Check out Marco's art. And if any of you guys,
I'll just show a really brief drawing that he did of Aaron's Attack Titan. If I can, where is it?
I don't know. Can you?
If I can even do that. I don't know if I can. What if I just...
Yeah, I got you.
There he is.
There we go.
Oh, she
went a little closer. Damn. Okay, Marco.
That was really good.
That is really good.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Marco, I'm following you. I followed Marco.
Very
yeah.
cool.
It's really good. And he does both digital art and pen and paper. And a lot of it is JoJo related.
Right.
Yeah, here's his second favorite character.
And I'm gone again.
It's Levi.
Dude,
That one's really good.
what the hell?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Can we get some fan art up in here? Come on.
Marco.
That would actually be really nice.
That would be awesome.
Marco, if you're up to
Can we get
it.
some Attack to Talk fan
you're
art,
kind of,
please? We will plug you.
You know,
and,
your summer break is coming up.
Pretty please.
Thanks
go.
for letting me use your phone.
Oh, this is my phone? Thanks.
Yeah, that is your phone. Yeah.
Hell yeah, Marco. Dude, just the ones you just showed right there. My gosh, what the heck?
He's really good. He's really good.
Yeah.
Got a little blood smear and everything too.
Yeah. I love the detail in it and everything too. This is really weird because I've never complimented him on it before, even though I'm very aware that he draws.
We most certainly will.
Okay, yeah, we will for sure.
Alexa, you got to get on that.
Okay, I'll hit you up, Marco, for sure. But yeah, check him out.
Definitely.
Marco Mamone
Again,
on
guys, it's
Instagram.
right there in chat. It's available there.
MARC0MAMONE.
Awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for that. Thank you for that, Lex.
Yeah.
Thank you. Cool.
Just dragging
guys.
it as long as possible so that Zach has to
Zach
hold in
bladder
his pee. He's just not talking so that all of his energy is focused on shutting
on the carpet, man.
his blood.
I'm gonna piss on your carpet.
Is that a threat
piss
or a
in the
promise?
studio.
It's looking like
No
both
pissing
right
in the
now.
studio.
All right, guys. Well, keep spreading that word, guys, for sure. Remember, guys, look out for future Spotify Q&As and future poll questions on our Spotify and on our Instagram. Your feedback is needed and very much appreciated. Shout out again to you loyal listeners. Yeah, guys. So all that's left to say is to my AOT fam, just keep spreading that love.
Mm-hmm.
You know, keep trying to spread positivity.
Especially during these times.
You know, keep doing the things that make you happy, whether that is drawing, whether that is creating content,
Whatever little passion.
whether that is, you know, whatever hobbies you guys have, whether it's just watching anime.
Yeah.
You know, just keep doing the things that make you happy. And
self-love.
And then just try to go about life, just having that kind of positive mentality. Trust me, it's hard because life has its twists and its turns and its bumps in the road. And
Yep.
but
It's not always smooth sailing, but
sometimes, guys, you don't realize that people are going through certain things in their life, and maybe all it takes is just a little smile, a little wave, a little high, a little something,
high, a little low,
and it could go a long way.
It's too little.
You don't know the difference that you can make in somebody's life just by being nice to them. You don't know.
Yeah.
And we see in today's world, just there's so much negativity, so much hate happening, and it's there's only one way to kind of just fix that, and it's just just try to just be good people. That's what it is, right? Do our part, be good people, and just hope that we make little impacts along the way.
Yeah. Very well said, AJ. That was good.
Oh, thank you. Eddie has another little insight here.
Eddie says, I was eating, but yeah, I have the race skateboard from. Okay. There was conversation between the two of them.
Yeah.
That's a cool skateboard, though.
Cool.
I know exactly which one. I think I know which one you're talking about. That's a very cool skateboard.
Very cool. Alrighty, guys. There's not much else left to say except for what do we say, Lex?
We hate. But anticipation. Making you wait.
I really have to pee.
We love.
Yes, we do, guys.
I was imagining the clock ticking sound when I was.
Yeah. Vecna loves you guys.
None of you heard that?
Vecna loves you.
Vecna really loves you.
Let us know what your Vecna song is.
Yeah, what's your Vecna song?
And Attack the
AOT
Talk.
intro vocal im Kafig, actually.
Attack the Talk loves you guys. And you guys enjoy the rest of the weekend. And very well said, Eddie. Treat people the way you want to be treated.
Golden
The
rule.
most Christ-like you can be.
Yeah, pretty much.
I like that. I like that, my friend. Yes, you know, just treat people how you want to be treated. Exactly. Cool. So, with all that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for everything again. We hope that you guys enjoy the rest of the week.
I'll end my live at the same time.
And we'll see you guys back here next week. So, Zach, let the people know.
Saying bye.
Bye-bye. Have a great weekend, guys. Have a great week. Stay safe. Love you guys. Bye.
How do I end this?